Hey y'all, this is your girl Christy Spiritually Clear back at you guys with another message. And what we're going to do is past, present, future energies. Also, these energies can be interchangeable. Yours, process, reverse, or surrounding energies. I want to take these messages that resonate. Don't force and try to like a puzzle piece that does not fit. If they don't apply, don't fly for your mind, don't be a cage bird, no, a bird brain when it comes to these messages. Okay, so fam, I curse, I talk fast, and I call out angel numbers. That is my disclaimer. If you're against any of those, you may kindly answer that from no loss, no hard feelings. No loss, no hard feelings, okay? If you hear me call out angel numbers, right, and you see them before you came to the message or after, that is your confirmation. But if you don't see them, that does not mean it does not pertain to you. That's why I always ask you guys to highly recommend that you only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force them. Don't try to stiff like a puzzle piece that is not fit. If you don't apply, let it fly. For your mind to be a caged bird or a bird brain, okay? Especially when it comes to these messages. Spirit, living God, I ask that you come down and give me clarity, wisdom, and confirmation from my brothers and sisters. Let the word of my mouth, my attention, my heart. Be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, my strength, my redeemer. By the soul and spirit, protect us from any entity, deity, negativities, and close portals to things that longer serve you, me, them, or our highest way of life. And this I ask you, Father Spirit. Amen. I say, shalom. Okay. Oh, yeah. And if you, throw your hearts in the air, wave like we just don't care, because all we do is spread nothing but love, positive over here. Leave that bullshit drama over there, positive vibes only over here. Okay. Okay, I knew it was something like this. You have a limited belief system. A very limited belief system. And that's something you need to overcome, because you don't always expect, you somebody that don't expect good things, okay? Even when your higher self telling you to ignore negativity, or try to tell you, like, just leave it alone, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That your higher self be telling you, showing you red flags. You could be definitely ignore red flags. You could, and then when some shit hit the fan or something happened, then you be mad and upset. Okay, you need to learn how to listen to your higher self and follow your own intuition. Knowing when to give up, knowing when it's time to allow people to stop blocking you or holding you back, especially with this overcoming energy with cutting ties, because you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta understand, like, you gotta know that you can do it. Besides somebody else telling you can do it, because if you gotta listen to somebody else, that means you won't get nowhere far in life if you're always looking for validation and the applause and praises from another person. So I feel like you're not used to being praised. You're not used to being validated. You're not used to being celebrated. You're not used to having or getting the things that you want, or achieving things, or just being in an energy of happiness and joy, all because of something about your belief system and your mindset. And then right now, present over a situation, you could be trying to overcome certain things, but in order to overcome certain things, you have to cut certain ties. And you know that. And I feel like these are the things that your higher self knows needs to be done. Without warning, without any resentment, without any care in the world, without even having to give somebody closure, in the sense of winning, or the disrespect has been at an all-time high. Know that for you to be in the energy to overcome anything, you have to be okay with ending things, cutting off people, rejection, because it's always going to be your protection. You have to be okay with letting something go. You have to be okay with not having access to others and others having access to you, because not everybody deserves to be at the seat of your table or to be around you in a certain season for a certain reason. And that's why they only are in your season, in your life, for a certain reason, for a certain season. For most of the time, if you pay attention to the patterns of life, certain people only come and go for certain reasons. Because maybe if you got a repeat offender and they keep coming back and you keep going through the same thing with that person, it's because something you did not learn the last time when y'all have departed ways. So they come back at the same time, around the same season, in a different time, different year, or some shit like that. And then y'all repeat the same cycle. And then it's like, okay, are you going to learn it this time? Then you be done and okay with the fact that you don't have to learn it anymore. It's like you're repeating the same grade over and over and over until you get it right. You won't be able to pass. So I feel like it's something like that. You're very unique, okay? You're unique, but I feel like you just definitely try to tune that kind of part of you out. When your higher self telling you right from wrong, I feel like you have two people on, like the devil and an angel on the shoulder kind of energy. And so I feel like you that's something that you need to work on right now, is learn how to stop limiting yourself from self-limited beliefs kind of system kind of thing going on, because you don't see what you want and you don't believe what you can get, because you always contradict yourself or talk yourself out of it, or speak negatively, or always think in a negative way. Okay. Now it says celebrations, and that's in the reverse. It says a celebration is in order for all of you, that you have done and endured, and all that you have become. Let joy rise in your heart. You deserve to be happy. And I feel like because you don't believe certain things, or you don't believe that you could achieve it, or believe that you can succeed, or certain things will happen in your life, this could be something that you need to work on, because you need to believe. In order to believe, in order for things to happen in your life, the belief is a magic. It's like a when people have faith, it's like a token of magic. You got faith because it's like you don't got to see it to believe it. You just have knowing. You just know. It's just like, how you know that's what happened? I don't know. I just knew it. It's just cause, you know what I'm saying? Kind of energy. It says, when you believe in the magic of the universe, you activate portals beyond the reach of logic. Your energy expands and your vibration shifts, unlocking new dimensions of possibilities and serendipity. So that's what I'm saying. You have to believe that. You have to believe without seeing certain things in your life. And then I feel like that's the only way you could be able to overcome a lot of things in your life. It says the wall before you seems daunting, but you are stronger than you think. Gather your strength, focus your mind, and you will move through it, leaving doubt behind. And that's what it is. I feel like you block yourself, you hinder yourself, you delay yourself, you procrastinate. You could be making excuses of certain things, and that's something that you need to stop doing. Cut ties with that. You need to break the chain and rise like a phoenix. You need to break that stronghold, that blockages, that link, or however it may be, whatever it is, and that self-limited beliefs kind of energy. It says, not all connections are meant to last. Some bonds becomes chains, holding you back from the life you are destined to live. It's time to cut the ties that no longer serve you, and that's what you need to be learning to do. Even when it comes to people, places, and things, a job, a family member, a friend, a job, a relative, a friend, environment, habits, okay? Things that limit you from being able to move forward so you can be able to enjoy the fruit of your labor. That's the things that Divine wants you to definitely focus on right now. Your higher self has been definitely speaking to you. You could be definitely ignoring the warnings. You could be ignoring the warnings and ignoring working on certain type of shadow sides with some type of resentment. Something need to be released, okay? You need to release like red flags and things about resentment, holding onto inner turmoil of self-doubt or self-abandonment or self-limited beliefs of people abandoning you or having to abandon other people that no longer serve you, that's not really giving you any leg up and pivot towards life, okay? When it comes to warning, it says the road ahead is dark and foreboding. Okay, hinting the trials yet to come. This is your opportunity to reevaluate the situation and decide whether or not to proceed. Resentment is it says resentment. Quiet is a thief, stealing your joy and chaining you to the past. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying to read fast. What you hold onto only weighs you down, not the one who wronged you. Okay, so resentment is a quiet thief, stealing your joy and chaining you to the past. What you hold onto only weighs you down, not the one who wronged you. So like I said, you have to be okay with letting people go, people, places, and things, and environments, things that's weighing you down, holding you, have like some type of stronghold on over you. Okay, your higher self is urging you to do the necessary work. You already know what it is. You could be just ignoring these signs. Okay. So your higher self watches over you, a timeless aspect of your soul that knows the way. When doubt clouds your vision, turn inwards and ask, what insight does my higher self have to offer? Your higher self always have to offer you the GPS, because that's what it is. It's been there, done that. You just living in the 3D realm with the body, okay? A lot of people don't know we are not the mind, we are not the body, we're not the mind. It's more like, if anything, a soul energy. Some souls being here many lifetimes, others just reincarnated, or others just now becoming. Okay. So with this limited belief, it says, this is your invitation to think bigger, dream bigger. The world has placed limits on what's possible. Now is the time to see for yourself what's beyond them. So I feel like you gotta stop having limited beliefs, and that's due to the society norms of society telling you that you can't do it, or like I said, you're looking for outside resources or outside validation, praise, or access that really you are the fucking key to open your doors. Be yourself, know yourself, and if you don't know yourself, learn yourself, because that's going to help you.